So I wanted to redo my steps because I just didn't like how they looked. It just wasn't a happy vibe when I walked up and down the steps. Black is beautiful, brown is beautiful, but I didn't like the patches. I didn't like how the steps was looking, so I needed something new. So these are the things that I decided to get, well, that I already had. So this is stripping paint. I love this. You can use this on any furniture that you're trying to redo. I got this from Rachel Metz, Live Into DIY by Rachel Metz. I think that's her YouTube. If not, I might just link it down below. But this was a lifesaver. This was the key thing that helped me redo these steps, because these steps were painted. I used some sanding pads, the little scraper, 2 paint brushes. I have stainer on here, but I did not use it. And let me pause right here. So this was at the beginning of quarantine. Do not do what Bethany did. I used wall paint to prime the steps. I just wouldn't recommend it because the steps are something that you walk up and down on. Now, luckily for me, you aren't walking on the actual white paint, you just see it. But I wish I would have used some exterior paint. So if you can, the stores are open, just make sure you get some exterior paint because it just makes your life so much easier. The first thing that I did was clean. You know, you got to get the debris up, get all the stuff that's off up. And then I decided to use the stripper. So literally all you do is brush it. Make sure that you do every other step if you want to go up and down the steps. And it takes, I think the bottle says like 2 hours or an hour, but it comes right off. You see me scraping. There's a lot of elbow grease, a lot of work, but I scraped every last step and then I sweeped it up. As you can see, look, you guys, look at all that nastiness. But you see the difference, right? You see how beautiful and brighter it looks. And then I just swept all of it up. It's a lot of sweeping, a lot of cleaning, a lot of mopping. As you see, I'm mopping and cleaning, using my hands to just clean up everything, get all the debris up, because it's important that you have a clean surface. And here is me again doing some more sweeping. My cat looking at me. Ow. Hey, ow. Looking at me like, what is she doing? What? Who's watching me? But this job requires a lot of sweeping. If you don't like sweeping, I do not recommend this. My cousin came down and she was like, yeah, I would have gave up. But I couldn't because I saw it in my head. I saw the vision in my head, so I had to do it. This, I do not recommend this. Do not do what Bethany did. Most of this video is do not do what I did. This was at quarantine. I did not have the right Swiffer stuff, so I just used the dusting. And I mopped with the duster because you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay? You gotta do what you gotta do. This is me being extra. Because I didn't want the sand to get in my face. So I am sanding, using my elbows, going back and forth, getting everything that I can. And then I cleaned it up again with a mop. Actually got a new mop. Alright, let me pause. So all of the recording of me painting the actual steps, I don't know where it went. So luckily I was able to actually take pictures. I did take pictures. And I just wanted to show you my process. So first, I used the white as primer, the white wall paint as primer, because I didn't have anything else. So just use what you got. If you got white in your house and it's for the wall, just use what you have, okay? I did half of the steps so that way we could walk up and down the steps. And then after that side dried, I just went over to the other side and did the same exact thing. Here you see the tape on the steps. After I painted the top black, I did the edges too. Don't that look so clean and crisp? I did the edges too, but the tape are the steps that you can step on. So make sure that you have painter's tape. That's another thing that I didn't put down. Make sure you have painter's tape so that you can identify what steps are okay to walk on, what steps aren't okay to walk on, okay? And yes, look how beautiful. Look how beautiful this looks, you guys. I walk up and down the steps and I'm so happy and so proud of myself for just getting it done. I was hyped, took a little photo shoot on the steps. But show me all of your pictures. I'm so happy that I was able to do this during quarantine. It didn't cost me much because I already had the supplies. But please let me know and please let me see all of your things because I'm really excited to see your steps, you guys. Have a blessed day.